Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. As you can see, we're over on the test server, and that is right, the Awakened version of Shemira is up, so we do get our 50 time emblems out of there. Now, I wanted to run through the skills and abilities. We did this a little bit, but they were the incomplete list that we did see before. So hopping down here on the Greyborn, guys, here is the hero, and look at how absolutely amazing that she looks, guys. This is probably one of the absolute best, breathtaking designs that we have seen of an AFK hero. I cannot wait to build her, guys. As soon as she comes up on global, I'm going to grab her. Now, as you can see, she is a tank. Now, that's going to be kind of interesting, guys, because that means within the Elder Tree, she is a tank, and she is a primary role tank. So, again, super interesting. AFK Inside had her as a mage hero again. So she's an intelligence tank, so similar to the Awakened version of Taylene. So let's run through these skills and abilities, guys. And it's funny that we say that because a lot of players were saying that's what it seemed like. She was going to be a tanking hero just based on the skills and abilities, and she is. So Shemira receives 20% less magical damage when taking physical damage or damage that ignores defense. 70% is converted into magical damage. So the damage that enemies are going to be doing is going to be less because of this skill, just the passive effect. Now, the active effect, Shemira wields soul flames to unleash the power of the lantern chain, dealing 3 strikes of damage equal to 15% of her max health to all enemies. So again, that is going to hit everybody, and it is going to hit everybody 3 times. She also pulls out the soul of the nearest enemy and the furthest enemy hero to generate spirits that last up to 5 seconds. So now she's doing 3 strikes to everybody, pulling out souls on both sides, which is crazy. The spirits have 50% of their hero's health, 30% of their defense. When the spirits take damage, 70% is passed to their hero. So you're going to have multi-targets in here because of these spirits, guys. But the damage does not pass in a single strike, cannot exceed 50% of Shemira's max health. Up to 2 spirits can be pulled out of each enemy hero. So again, that's going to be kind of specific to the enemy hero. Shemira's normal attack reduces the current target's energy by 10%. That is the energy disintegration piece. After using Soul Siphon, she launches 1 tortured soul at an enemy hero whose soul have been pulled out. So pretty interesting ability right there, guys. Now looking at the Dreadful Dance, again, it has a passive ability. When an enemy hero suffers an effect that reduces their energy or prevents energy recovery, which again means this is going to be a lot of synergy with our Greyborns. Shemira launches the Tortured Soul at them, dealing damage equal to 10% of their max health to the target and enemies in the path. Now, again, as this scales, if she's doing 10% of their max health, that means it's going to do a lot of damage, especially when it scales. This damage cannot exceed 10% of Shemira's max health, and the effect can only be triggered 3 times every 10 seconds. When a Tortured Soul deals damage to it, heals the ally with the lowest health percentage for 7.5% of max health. So again, going back to the tanking aspect, everything is kind of based so far off of her max health. So it is going to be imperative through the engraving system to really boost up and build up that max health in here. When an enemy takes damage from Tortured Soul 3 times, their defense is permanently reduced by 17.5%, guys, stacking 4 times. That is going to be a massive, massive defense reduction, and it is permanent within here. When an enemy hero soul takes damage 3 times, their energy recovery is permanently reduced by 25%. For every 5 tortured souls, then the next will be enchanted, reducing 100 energy points upon dealing damage, preventing the target from recovering energy. When launching Tortured Soul, she will launch 1 extra at the enemy with the lowest health percent. So again, this is going to stack with a defense reduction. This is going to stack with an energy disintegration, which is going to be kind of crazy to see exactly where the damage in here comes out. Now, the Soul Sanctuary grants herself and the ally with the lowest health percentage the Soul Sanctuary effect for 5 seconds, prioritizing backline heroes, which is going to be important. This effect dispels most buffs on the target, grants them immunity to control. While the effect is active, direct damage in a single strike from the enemy cannot exceed 60% of the target's current health. And upon taking damage, 1 tortured soul will be launched at the attacker. Up to 1 tortured soul can be launched during the effect. When the effect ends, the target will be healed for 25% of the health. And again, I'm thinking PvP aspect on this one, especially for your backline heroes. If anything is affecting the backline or anything that is AoE, this is going to mitigate the damage that they are going to take. When casting this spell Shemira's target the enemy with the highest total damage and generates one spirit. When Shemira or two allied behind her take fatal damage, they'll be immune to the damage and will gain Soul Sanctuary. So this is the damage immunity, guys, which is going to be kind of crazy. So if they take fatal damage, they are not going to die. Then, of course, the delay death. When an allied hero is defeated, Shemira will delay their death, keeping them fighting for up to 5 seconds. This is kind of like Kelthar. When Kelthar dies, he turns into the spirit. If the target is defeated by an enemy hero, the attacker's soul will be pulled out, generating one spirit. The allied hero will die when the effect ends, or if they are defeated again when this is triggered. Upon triggering, the ally becomes untargetable and grants immunity. And if the ally defeats an enemy while they are the spirit, the duration will increase. Again, super interesting there. And then, of course, the Shadowless Flame. When an enemy hero suffers a total reduction of 400 energy or any effect that prevents energy recovery, Shemira will pull out their soul, generating the spirit. This effect can be triggered 2 times every 12 seconds. So again, the energy disintegration aspect of a lot of different heroes. This is going to be imperative. The next control effect on an allied hero inflicted on an enemy hero will reduce their energy by 100. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. Again, guys, this is going to be huge. Now, remember with the Awakened Heroes, guys, that this piece is going to be the signature item. This piece is going to be the furniture. And then this piece is going to be the engraving. But let's see what this hero does, guys, in the arena. And she is just awesome looking, guys. It is kind of crazy. Let's slow this down. Look at how tall she is, guys. She is like a foot taller than all of these other heroes. And she fights face to face tank. There's the ultimate, guys. And there is the spirits. Wow. This is insane. Oh my goodness. He is almost like just pulsing energy out of the middle of this. And you can see, guys, it is shaking the entire screen here. I'm wondering, let's hop back really quick. I want to see what this looks like. I know up here I have all of the settings off. I want to see what the alt animation looks like in here. Let's hop down and see what this looks like, guys, because I am sure it is going to be awesome. And that ultimate ability is a monster, guys. Let's hop over here and hop into the actual arena. So who did they give us? So we're going to put her front line, guys, and I'm going to put her energy disintegration right there with Kinesis and Rook. Energy disintegration right there. Silas is going to be buffing overall, and we could do Damon, we could do Fane. I'm going to do mostly Greyborns in here. Let's make sure we turn on her SP effect. I want to see this, guys. Now remember, guys, she's going to be frontline. She is a tank. Boom. There's the ultimate. And look at her, guys. And it almost doesn't seem like it ends. I mean, you can see the souls that are out there. Yeah, 5.19 million damage. Look at the healing, guys, 4 million. They built her, and they built her absolutely right. That is crazy to see, guys. I want to see it one more time with that ultimate ability. She's a tank, guys. Here comes. Boom. Wow. That is awesome. All right, guys, that's going to do it for the Awakened version of Shemira. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.